What's going on YouTube? It's Tahir here, back today with another video, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys a little bit about what's meant to be. So for those of you that don't really watch my channel, I'll always preach the fact that what's meant to be is meant to be, right? So whatever happens in life has happened for a reason. You are on the path you are on for a reason, and that reason may not be obvious to us, especially right at the beginning, but usually especially from my experience, what I've found is that whenever something happens, right, there's always a hidden meaning, like a reason behind it, and usually it ends up being for the better, right? It's how we grow as individuals and develop as people. And my kind of message to you guys is, do not get upset, do not get sad, do not get I'm at a loss for words now. Just do not get let down, right, when something sometimes doesn't seem like it's going your way, because ultimately that will be the one thing that will get you back on track, make you realize whatever it is that you have to realize, and ultimately will help you just set you up for life and set you on the path that you need to be on. Now, a lot of people get a bit annoyed when things don't go their way, and you can sometimes see it, especially I see it on a daily basis. But my kind of mindset now is, I'll basically say fuck it. If something happens, it happens for a reason. It's always meant to be, and you just have to keep looking up. You can't let it bring you down, because once you start letting something like that bring you down, then every single area in your life will be affected. And trust me when I say that, that's the last thing you need, right? Because if you let this one thing affect every other thing in your life, then all of a sudden your life will become like very miserable. You'll be very nervous, anxious, depressed, and that's not something that I know that anybody really wants. Everybody obviously wants a happy life, but sometimes they say without a little pain there's no gain, and I think that's more for a weightlifting term, but yeah, it can be applied to any area of your life. And that's another thing. So that's a perfect example, actually the gym, where a lot of people, after like a year or two of training and gaining their newbie gains, their progress will start to stall, right? They will slow down in terms of how fast they quickly gain size or muscle mass, and as a result people start getting worried, and they don't feel happy, they feel angry. They start researching all sorts of ways on how to increase this, and ultimately sometimes it leads people down bad paths, such as testosterone boosters or steroids, for example. And if you were just a little bit patient with it, then what you'll find is actually the results will show, the results will come in due time. You just have to be patient. And I think in our generation, in my generation at least, the people nowadays, especially the men, they are not patient enough. What they'll see is the women have a lot of success, and they won't realize that actually women are in their primes. That's the prime age. So my sort of age, like 23 to 28, 29, that's the prime sort of age for a woman. They'll see a lot of success in their lives, everything will seem to be going right for them, and for the men everything will seem to be going wrong, and they'll think to themselves, actually, what's happening? If she can do it, then why can't I? And as a result, when it doesn't happen for them, they get miserable, and internally what they don't realize is actually their time like that will come. It's just 10 years after a woman's, if that makes any sense. But yeah, so just be a bit wary about that kind of thing. And yeah, so that's all I wanted to talk about. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, please leave the video a like, comment down below what you want the next video to be, and I'll see you on the next video.